Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherry Hansen. Thanks for joining me today. I'm in the basement of St. John's Lutheran Church. You've heard of church basement ladies. Well, we've got some church basement ladies here, and these are classy ones because they have been working on quilting. They have, they're just kind of, I always think of the ladies of the church as being the foundation of it. They just run it. And so I really appreciate both of you ladies. We're going to talk today a little bit about your quilting. And I'm here with Caroline Gorens and Jeanette Bankowski. So thanks for joining me. And tell me a little bit of history of the quilting here in Vergas for the St. John's ladies.
Well, we've been doing it for many years. I don't know when Evelyn Beeler started it, but it's been a long time. And she was still here in her 90s, and so was Bernice. And since 2005, I took over for her. So I've been working with the ladies since that.
Since then. Jeanette, she mentioned Bernice Stardick, and I know recently you just acquired a lot of extra material, and you want to tell me a little bit of history about Bernice Stardick?
Well, it was a fine lady. She did a lot of quilting for us, really nice quilting, and quilts that we sold at Island Camp for a good price. Yeah. And the last couple years, she was having trouble with her eyes, but she did make these last two quilts that we have here in front for us. And the one quilt we're going to plan, at least, putting it on for a raffle, and the tickets will be sold uptown, and I think we're going to be drawing on Looney Days, okay. And at any of the stores uptown and at the attic shop, you can find the tickets for these beautiful quilts.
Bernice really had a gift, and she was well into her 90s when she was still quilting with you ladies here once a week during the winter time, and just beautiful quilts. And I think it's just a really nice opportunity that someone will be able to end up with one of those quilts. And like you said, on Looney Days is when you're going to be able to get the raffle done with, but you're going to be able to purchase tickets from now, and they can get them from any of you ladies here from the church, or like you say, uptown too. And so that's pretty nice. Tell me a little bit about you mentioned Lutheran Island Camp quilt auction. Who wants to talk about that? Carolyn, do you know much about that? Or
Well, we've been taking quilts over there every year for many years, and it helps keep the camp going, and it seems like we always get pretty big amount of money for our quilts, so, and especially the ones that Bernice has made, because she does such a fine job, and we're blessed with Jeanette, which has a quilting machine, which helps us out.
That does help out a lot.
They go for more money than the tied ones, which most of us do here, that we just tie. So
there's the different techniques of it, obviously the tying ones and the quilting ones. And Jeanette, tell me a little bit about your quilting history. You've got the machine apparently that makes some of this beautiful things.
Mm-hmm. Well, I practice.
You practice.
Yeah, no, I enjoy doing the quilting. And as far as Bernice, I don't think we said that she passed away last year. And 94 years old, and she was doing these quilts. And the quilts here she had done the last year of her life, and she did such a beautiful job. Yes.
Gorgeous. I think, these will be obviously something very special. Now, my question is how did Bernice come up with so much material?
Well, I guess we're blessed with her having a daughter who has a drapery and upholstery shop in the cities.
Okay.
And she would always donate stuff to us. And now that Bernice is gone, I think her daughter is doing less quilting and stuff, so we were blessed with boxes and boxes full of fabric. So we should be able to make some beautiful quilts the next year or two.
So you're still going to probably be using some of Bernice's fabric for the next year. Okay, now my question is, ladies, someone like me who I do not know how to sew, but think, it would be kind of fun to get into this. Can anybody come down and join your quilting group here and maybe learn something?
Oh, sure. We have a few people that really like to sew, and they also cannot do all the cutting.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
so you could
ask for everybody then.
So you could start cutting or pressing the fabric, and there's a lot of things to do. We're glad to see anyone come. We always have coffee.
Isn't that part of a church basement? There's always going to be some coffee that goes with it too, so that's great. When do you meet, Caroline?
Well, this year we've been meeting every Wednesday from 1 till 4, and I guess there's never a shortage of places to give quilts, and the places we do support are in Fergus Falls. We have the Vets Home, the Salvation Army, the Red Cross, Hospice, and the Human Care Center where baby quilts go. And in Detroit Lakes, we have Hospice, Mojave, the Refuge for Homeless Men, the Food Shelf in Perm, the Lutheran Island Camp Auction, and the Boys Ranch Auction in Moorhead. And whatever we have left, we give to the Orphan Grain Train, which goes to a lot of the disaster areas. And we also give one to the graduates, and baby quilts for baptisms, and fire victims if we need it. So a lot of places, and like the Mojave uses their quilts in ambulances, and where the sheriffs use it for fire or to accident victims. So it's just always a place for them.
Right. Quilting is just an absolutely wonderful mission. And now you mentioned the Orphan Grain Train. I do know that you ladies have an event coming up also that helps your LWML. Do you want to tell me a little bit about that?
Okay, we make quilts for the auction. It's the first Saturday in August at Island Camp, and they get a good $20,000 through that.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
I think, Jeanette, the one I was talking about was a local one. Do you have a rummage sale coming up?
We have a rummage sale. It'll be May 17th and 18th. That's Friday evening and Saturday morning.
Okay.
And
looks like maybe it starts at 4 o'clock. You're looking for your sheet here. Okay.
Friday evening it starts at 4 to 7, and Saturday it's from 9 till noon.
And that's located here at the church. Okay. Well, ladies, we need to wrap it up today, and I just really appreciate you taking some time here and talking about this project that you're doing. And those of you who have watched TV3, keep in mind that Bernice Stardig, the lady that we're talking about, is one that had the doll houses, and we had a show on TV3 on that before. So you're going to want to get your ticket for the quilt raffle. They're going to be out there for sale, and they're $2 tickets, and you'll get that on Looney Days. So thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Jeanette, and come down and help them quilt. You have a good day in Vergas.